What's up, Mogul Lights? It's your boy Midwest Chief. Today I'm bringing you a gate ruler video. Today is going to be my top 10 cards of Gate Ruler Set 1, which is called Dawn of the Multiverse Alliance. Yes, I have a little note right there. I had to remember I have notes. Alright, this is going to be a video where I start from 10 and I work my way up to number 1. All right, let's get started. At number 10, we have Haunting. Haunting is it's a Yomajin front card. It has a -5 for its level. Now, I put this in my top 10 just because it really helps you in Apprentice when it comes to deck building. Because right now, most drive-based rulers have something called a level limit. A level limit, let's take A1 Apprentice. Its level limit is 50. Meaning, all those numbers in the top left-hand corner need to equal 2 or less than whatever your deck building rule is. So, like, for example, World Master Alpha, which is the demo deck Apprentice, is 40, and Apprentice is 50. There's a new ruler coming out that has 80, but you get what I'm saying. So, Haunting, if you have a Haunting in your deck, it basically is bypassed by 5. So, let's say if, like, you got A1 Apprentice. You got 1 Haunting in your deck. Your level limit is now 55. If you got 2, it's 60. If you got 3, it's 65. If you got 4, it's 70, etc., etc. This card is low-key so good. I know it's bad. If you draw, it feels bad. I mean, but it helps you jam in so many more powerful cards in your deck and just helps you win more. I know most of my Princess decks y'all will see in the future are going to be playing for Hauntings if I am playing Yomajin front in the deck. But it's like Apprentice is a high roll. And what I mean by high roll is you just sacking your opponent. And I feel like Haunting really embodies the philosophy behind what an Apprentice should do. It's like, let's say if I play a 50 card deck, there's 4 cards that are Haunting. Yes, I got a 4 in 50 chance of hitting Haunting, but I got a 46 and 50 chance of hitting something spectacular. So, I mean, you're just gambling at this point. And I'm pretty sure we have Brewmaster Steven with us in the studio today. He will agree with me on for Haunting. That's why it took my spot at number 10. Moving on to number 9. Number 9 is going to be a card called I Didn't Even Feel That. Now, this card basically, you can set it, and you can only activate it when an ally unit is damaged. You choose that unit, and you basically heal as much damage as it's taking. So, if I'm using Magic the Gathering slang, right, you blink the damage. So, like, let's say if you have your monster or your unit in the front, and it takes 7 points of damage and only have like 4 HP. You can activate this, basically heal that 7 it took, so like it never got hit in the first place. Sometimes, depending on what unit you got in the center lane, if you flip this on the right attack, you basically shut down your opponent's whole attack phase. It's a card that's going to be a staple for a very long time in Atlas, I feel like, and it's just a great card. It's a great card. But that's all I want to say about it. We're going to move on to number 8. Number 8 is Space Journalist Crysteel. Now, Space Journalist Crysteel has a touchdown effect and a overdrive effect, meaning you can play it in both your energy-based decks and your drive-based decks. And you look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You can set 1 card among them that can be set, put the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck. And this is good because you just like to see it. It doesn't matter when you see it. It basically is going to help you get an extra card if you build your deck right and you happen to see a card you can set. But it's just, yeah, there ain't much for me to say about it. It's just late game, mid game, early game. It's never bad. I never am mad when I see Crysteel. And that's why she took my spot at number 8. Moving on to number 7. We have 1,000-Year Cherry Tree. 1,000-Year Cherry Tree is an event that says, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and drive one of them, put the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. It really helps you look for pieces you want to use when you're playing Apprentice. And as the case for Crysteel, you just always want to see it. Like, I'm never mad seeing this card. This card helps me look for a piece. There have been so many times where I will use this card and I saw the card I wanted, but I also saw a Haunting. I'm able to put the Haunting at the bottom of my deck and not worry about seeing a Haunting no more. I'm able to just move on, be worry free. So that's all I'm going to say about this card. We're going to move on to number 6. Number 6 is going to be Zap Zap Zap. Zap 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 is a counter. It's just one of the best removal cards in the game right now. There is a better removal piece. You will see that in this list. Spoiler alert. You can take 6 points of damage and divide it up how you want to. Now, it was either going to be this card or it was going to be Buster Arm. Buster Arm does basically what Zap 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 does. The reason this took the spot over Buster Arm is Buster Arm chooses one unit and deals it 6 damage, while you take 6 damage and divvy it up how you wish. So if they got a 4 HP monster on their center lane and they got a 2 HP monster on their right lane, you can say, okay, 4 here, 2 there, or, you know, just divvy it up how you want to. This card can easily board wipe the right board, and that's why it took its spot at number 6. Moving on to number 5. Oni, the Island Captain. Oh my god, that name. Oni, the Island Captain, Kinomiya Kuga. He's a counter, touchdown, overdrive. Destiny of the Radiant Gate Ruler. That effect is amazing. I slept on this card hard. I liked his art. I didn't want to play it at first after testing. I like this card. This card is just great no matter what. It will, if you're in mid damage, when you damage check him, you can go get another counter that you're going to want to use, like probably like a Zap 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 or a Captain Oh My God, just whatever you're playing that you want to hit them with. If you see an extra late game, you can go get an author, damage check the author, go set the author to go revive yourself. If you drive it, you can go put something on top of your deck to go help you get more peace. Like for example, like one game, I saw this and I went and got what did I get? I got a Galactic. I drove this and I drove 1,000-Year Cherry Tree. Then I activated 1,000-Year Cherry Tree and got my guaranteed Galactic. So like, he has some pretty decent stats. They ain't bad stats, but they're pretty decent stats. Like, he's just a great card, and there's always a smile on your face when you see him, and that's why he has the number 5 spot. Moving on to number 4. Number 4, we have Alice of the Holy War World. She is basically a mock braver for my buddy fighters. Mirror World. When your opponent's ruler or unit attacks you, you pay 1 energy. Summon this from your hand to that zone. So now they'll be fighting that card. Her counter effect is when you damage check her, you can choose one of your energies and activate it. Just has great effects on both ends. She actually has 0 strike, but that doesn't matter. She has 4, so you can use her to help you clear up monsters. And she's only a 1 cost. So is she cute? Like she adorable, not like, you know, I'm get the wrong idea. Like adorable cute. But moving on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be Captain Liberty. I wanted to put this at number 1 so bad. I wanted to so bad. I love this card. I want y'all to know me for this card. This card is my buddy monster. This is my avatar. I just love every single thing about this card. I love his art. I love his stats. I love his effect, which is United States Forever. You banish 3 counters from your cemetery, pushes this card from your hand or cemetery, and has Defender. It's just, he's amazing. It's like, when you see him, you usually have to deal with him for the rest of the game. Just, I have nothing negative to say about this card. So I'm going to move on to number 2. Number 2 has got to be one of the best removals in the game right now. Right behind Captain Oh My God and right behind Victorious Rex. Because it's Destiny Sword. Destiny Sword is a counter. You can play it. Use time immediate. Choose one enemy unit. Destroy it. Don't deal no numerical value to it. Just straight up destroy it. So no card's gonna save it. No, I didn't even feel that. No flying shield. No nothing. It's just flat out Hakai and just destroy it. And it's great. It's like the only reason you play Excavator in set 1 right now. But we're gonna move on to our number 1 unit. Moving on to number 1 is going to be, that's the name to pronounce. Giant Armor Gashado Kuro. He is basically, when you overdrive him, you're going to get 2 cards into the soul. He has Charge Shield, which is for those buddy fighters. That's Soul Guard. Breakthrough for those buddy fighters. That's Penetrate. He's great offensively. He's a 7/2/2. He got some good crits. Got some ridiculous amount of attack. I'm sorry. I just realized I said crits. I meant strike. I'm trying to get out of using. I'm trying to get into using the gate ruler terminology. So forgive me. Yeah, he has 2 HP. That's bad, but he has Soul Guard, Charge Shield too. So you can put him in the defense, and usually, mostly, like 99% of the time, he will eat a whole attack phase from your opponent because they really only get 3 attacks a turn, and it's going to take 3 attacks to kill him unless you do some kind of removal. So, just great defensively, great offensively. Just, this is the one card you would never, ever, in any game be mad you saw him. And that's why he is the number 1 card in set 1 for Gate Ruler. That is the video. Thank you for the time. I'll talk to y'all later in the next video. Gate closed.